Hey there and welcome back to my channel. So today I have a really exciting video for you guys. It's a new type of video. I haven't seen these kind of videos on YouTube, but if you have, then great. And I was actually inspired by one of you guys, Jen Park. I think that's your name. You commented on one of my videos that you were interested in seeing fragrances that I associate with my travels while I was traveling. And yeah, I often mention that, and I love traveling, not that we're doing a lot of it lately. So I'm happy to kind of get into that and talk a little bit more about fragrances that I've either purchased while traveling or that remind me of other places that I've been. And yeah, let's get into it. If you like this kind of video, then don't forget to like the video, subscribe, and tell me in the comments, because I can definitely do a part 2. The ones I'm going to talk about today are more so like international travel or places I've lived internationally, but I can do a part 2 for travels around Canada and domestic travel, and just any ones I forget, because I'm sure there's so many. I'm someone who tries to take like a fragrance for each trip, so I'll be reminded of them. And so yeah, we can kind of travel through scents, if you will. So let's get into it. The first destination is Spain. Spain will forever be one of my homes. I just adore it there. I miss it all the time when I'm not there. I've been many times. I've lived there for a short amount of time, and I just really love it. So I have 4 fragrances to show you that kind of remind me of there, or that I've worn there. And yeah, the first one we'll start with is one that I think Jen was referencing and I've talked about before. This is At the Barber's, and it's the Replica line by Maison Margiela. And like with all the replica fragrances, it gives like a place and period. So this is Madrid, 1992. This one I just love. It's technically a male fragrance, as it's, you know, promoted and says on the bottle. Personally, I think it's unisex, but it's definitely a barbershop fragrance. It kind of smells like the most attractive man who's just like wearing cologne on a hot spring summer day on like a white shirt, like a button down. And you get like a little bit of laundry detergent, a little bit of that scent of shaving cream if he's been to like a barbershop to get like an old-fashioned shave, and his cologne. And it's like leathery and soapy because of that shaving cream. It's delicious. I adore it. I love these kinds of scents. I wear it myself. It might not be unisex or for everyone, but I think it's so beautiful. So beautiful. And it completely smells like a salon that I've been to in Madrid. So that salon had like, it was for men and women. So it kind of was the combination of like hair products and shaving cream, and just even like the detergent and cleaning products in Spain, I swear to God, smell incredible. I don't think Spaniards realize it because I would talk about it there, but I just love it. Like, I just love it so much, and they smell better. And this kind of even smells like that to a certain extent. So I really like it. It completely transports me back to that salon and Spain. And even though I purchased it here at home, when I wear it, it just completely takes me back to that place. And yeah, I miss it. I love Spain. I speak Spanish. I just really adore Spain. So this kind of is like traveling to Spain in a bottle for me. Then another one that I actually purchased in Spain is New York 02. This was just a cheapie I picked up at Primark one of the days I was just walking around and shopping. It's like a soft, yellowy floral. It's nothing I would rush out and get by any means. I used a lot of it, like more than half, honestly. And I think I just was in the mood to pick something up at Primark. I saw this and I picked it up, and I wore it a lot in Spain, as you can see. But it just reminds me of being in Spain because I bought it there, but I wouldn't rush out and get it, even if you can, which I don't think you can from Primark anymore. Then I think this was on one of my first ever trips there. I went to Rituals for the first time, and I'd heard so much about Rituals from like UK beauty YouTubers, and this is the first product I ever bought from Rituals. It's limited edition, so I know they don't sell it anymore, but it's the Good Karma Mist with Holy Lotus and Bergamot. And you guys, this not only takes me to Spain immediately, I adore it. It's like airy and clean and citrusy, but it really just takes me to like nights in Spain when you spend the whole day at the beach, or you were out with friends, or whatever you were doing, and then you're getting into bed. I would spray this as like my pre-bed or like my bed fragrance, and I adore it so much. It's so relaxing and clean and wonderful and just light, but it's beautiful. And I started to wear it even, you know, wherever I would go, I would kind of take this with me to wear to bed, and I love it. I'm so sad that I'm running out of it because I can't get this again. No one can. It's limited edition, but I think it's one of their greatest scents, honestly, so they should bring it back. But I love this, and yeah, that definitely takes me back. And the last one for Spain is just a solid perfume. I won't really get into this. It's Amber Musk Jamid. Here it is. And this was actually, it's kind of like Spain and Morocco, because this was, yeah, there's like 2 cities in Morocco that are actually like Spanish land, and whatever. There's like products from Spain and Morocco and vice versa. And yeah, this is from Morocco, and wow, it is so beautiful. It's a sweet, sweet, ambery, musky, almost like a little medicinal scent. And yeah, I love it. I just honestly smell it. I don't really wear it on the skin, but you can even like crush up a little bit of it and use it as like a home fragrance if you burn it. So yeah, totally love that. That's like Spain and Morocco in one. Then we will move on to Switzerland. So when I lived in Switzerland, I took 2 fragrances with me that were kind of my main fragrances there, so they take me back there. I definitely wore other ones, but these were the ones I tried to stick to as much as possible, and that's Roberto Cavalli Eau de Parfum and Roberto Cavalli Acqua, and this is just the Eau de Toilette. So I kind of wore this in the lighter, like lighter, warmer weather and in the day, and this a little bit in colder weather and night. And this one, it has like vanilla and it's balsamic. Oh wow, it just takes me back to my apartment there. I love it. It's so nice. Yeah, a lot of people like this one. It's like, I think there's orange blossom in here, but it's beautiful. It's like a very vanilla-y, sweet, balsamic floral. And this one, which I've actually used more of, I really, really like too. It's very slightly fruity. I think it has Lily of the Valley, and it doesn't have like that vanilla balsamic. It's a lot lighter. And this, both of them just completely take me back to Switzerland and being there and traveling around there and living there. And yeah, I miss traveling so much, and these take me right back. So then we can talk about Greece, and that one I have 2 to share with you again. The one I won't go into much depth about is Jardin sur le Toit by Hermes. This one I've mentioned so many times. It has like apple and grass and magnolia. It's a green, fruity fragrance with some floral in there. It's beautiful. It's stunning. Completely takes me back to Greece, all around Greece. And yeah, I love it. I completely recommend it, even without the wonderful memories it's associated with. I think it's a great fragrance. And the Jardin series in general is beautiful. And the other one, again, won't go into much depth about it. Red Beach. It was from a private perfumer in Santorini. I mean, I don't know the notes in this, but I can guess that there's jasmine and some ylang ylang. It's a beachy floral. It's stunning, and I'm getting better of just wearing it because I won't be able to find it again, but I need to enjoy it because it's beautiful and I really love it. So that's completely Santorini for me. Then we've got 2 for Amsterdam. The first one's actually just called Amsterdam. Also got it from Primark. It kind of smells like if you were to mix Rose with Daisy by Marc Jacobs. I don't like Daisy. It's not really my favorite by any means. It's a fragrance I don't own either. But this was just nice. It was called Amsterdam. It was raining one day there, and I just like snuck into a Primark to escape the rain, and I saw this and picked it up. Kind of as like my souvenir, but also it is perfume, and it is nice to wear sometimes. And the other one, I think this was Amsterdam. It could have been really any country in Europe that I've been to, but I definitely wore it in Amsterdam too. This is Oud Noir, also from Primark. This is my favorite Primark fragrance that I've picked up. I think I have 3. It's so nice. It is a very inexpensive, beautiful, like woody oud with a little bit of florals, a little bit of rose maybe. Again, a little bit medicinal, but I love it. And it's not animalic, it's not barnyardy. It's really nice for an inexpensive oud. It's actually pretty well done. And again, kind of takes me between Amsterdam, but more so like Europe traveling in general. Then 2 for Portugal. And this one, again, there were so many because I love Portugal. And this is the one I took with me. I took Escada Agua del Sol. Oops. And this, oh my God, you guys. I don't really like Escada fragrances, but I just had such a wonderful time there. And I kind of took this there to change up how I feel about this fragrance because I was pretty meh about it. But it just completely takes me back. It's fruity and a little tart and beachy, and it just really, really takes me back to Portugal, and it was so nice. And I tried as much as possible to wear this and none of the fragrances that I was purchasing, so it would take me back to Portugal, and it definitely does. And then the other one is actually kind of representing a full collection that I bought, and this was the Zara Jo Malone collection. I had been looking for those fragrances, hoping that they would come to North America for ages, since before they even launched, and there were just articles on it. And then I kind of found out that they weren't coming here, or that they weren't coming here anytime soon. And so when I was in Portugal, I went to a couple Zara's and I found the full collection, bought the full collection in the 40 mils. This is Vetiver Pamplemousse. It's what I'm wearing today. It's very, very, very tart and like sour, and yeah, it's a really great, basically just like pure grapefruit scent. Honestly, I don't get much vetiver, but it's very strong on the grapefruit, and yeah, that's really nice. I have a full review on this entire collection if you're interested, and that entire collection just takes me back to Portugal and how happy I was to find it. Then 2 more. One, again, I've talked so much about, Miami Glow by JLo. Takes me to Cabo immediately. All my friends and cousins and family, everyone that I was there with, was spraying this as well. It reminds me of a lot of things because I've gone through bottles and bottles of this since I was, I don't know, in high school, but it really does take me back travel-wise to Cabo. Yeah, it's stunning. Love it. Absolutely love it. And the last one is actually Beach Retreat by Hollister. And this just takes me to the Dominican Republic. This is what I took with me on one of my trips there. It was during my birthday. It just takes me back to the beautiful weather, incredibly hot weather in June in the Dominican, just being at the resort and being on the beach and traveling around there. So definitely takes me back there, and it was really, really nice. And this is exclusively what I wore that entire trip. So yeah, you can't get this again. I wouldn't rush out to get it, but it was really nice to have. And this has, I think this has orange blossom in it as well. And yeah, it's like beachy floral. So love that. As always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And again, in the comments, let me know if you'd like to see a part 2, and I'll see you next time. Bye.